see. I'm gonna have to run back to Majula though. Just spend these souls and probably no, I can't. I'm probably gonna get the short bow from the chest and at the blacksmiths. I'm trying to think of any place where I don't have to speak to a merchant before I can actually buy something from them. I know that I can't get lemongrass to, unless I can get him to spawn inside a shop without using a bonfire, but I doubt it. Hopefully, when I rekindle one of the primal bonfires, some of the NPCs will spawn at Majula. Like the merchant, the merchant from the forest, and lemongrass, because I need to buy weapons off of him. He's probably going to be the most useful, and where am I going? He's probably going to be one of the more useful NPCs when it comes to acquiring weapons when I can't get any decent drops. Where is this lever at? Okay. I never run back through here. But I have to remember to take all these little routes back. There's no bonfires. I decided to do both the challenges at once because might as well. I mean, I know that the no bonfire one might be pretty easy if you just die a bunch of times and get the ring of binding so that you don't hollow down to 50%. But I think the annoying thing about that will be running back to the area where you just died from. But I mean, at this rate, I'm not too worried about dying too much doing that. But since I'm not even trying to die either, it's more about just not dying. I hope if I do mess up, I hope it's earlier. Like for me, early is at least 2 of the great soul bosses. Oh, she does spawn over here. That's actually pretty good. At least before 2 of the great bosses. So either one of them is fine. I usually do Iron Keep last because I need the Gurm Great Shield for Smelter Demon. Just to make the fight a whole lot easier. A whole lot easier. Like, he does not, like, your shield just doesn't care at that fight. It just, I mean, the Gurm Great Shield is pretty good because the average boss doesn't drain too much of your stamina with her when you block. And it also has 100% protection against fire damage, or at least, yeah, fire damage. But I can't even replenish my Estus flasks or use any of the Sublime Bone Dust, so if anything, I'm gonna save whatever shards I get for Estus or my Estus flasks for later endgame when I run out of life gems or something, or when I need to replenish my health by chunks instead of just gradual regeneration. But I'm probably gonna, no, I'm first gonna level up. I was thinking of buying a few life gems off of her, but I need the level ups right now. Level 24.
Bearer, seek lest.
But if I die late game, that is, oh, I'm gonna be so mad. It's so bad. It's like you already spend. I don't even know how long this run is gonna be to do this, but it's gonna take a while. I know. And it's just gonna be like a huge waste of time if I just die so late into the. And one of the bosses that I'm really scared of encountering or confronting or whatever is gonna be the Looking Glass Knight. I just hate it, especially since the only strategy that I've been able to use on him, at least me effectively, is waiting for him to do one of those electrical moves where he swings his sword at the ground, like almost encompassing his entire body, but not the ones where he throws a projectiles or does that little downward slash that shoots a projectile. Like when he does the slash that goes around him, because he's pretty vulnerable at that point if you get away from it and don't get hit by it. And that's usually when I make an opportunity to attack, but from the runs that I've done, till end game, he does not like doing that attack. And every single run that I do, he does that attack less and less. And that is really, really annoying. That's like one of the things that I just really hate about that boss fight. Now, how am I gonna get... Okay, never mind. I was thinking about how I was gonna end up getting out of the Lost Bastille, and I'm guessing my only way out is using the Primal Bonfire. Because that place is pretty much locked in. Because the bird takes you there, and the boat takes you there, and I don't know if you can take either way. I know you can't take the bird back. I don't know about the boat. I don't think so. No, I don't think you can. Pretty sure there's an item up here. I got so used to not picking up items because I usually don't need any of the stuff around here by the time I'm in a further in a new game plus file. Like none of this stuff really helps me because you get to keep the aged feather if you don't give it to that one guy that gives you the different assassination quests. But I just use the aged feather. Let me equip the... Let me see, 5780. I'll get one of those. Just have it as a backup. I'll only see how much damage this does against the old knights inside the Hades Tower of Flame, the little basement area that goes to No Man's Wharf. Because it's easier to go through No Man's Wharf, at least for me, because you gotta kill more enemies. You get more souls through there. And I think I have a chance of getting more weapons from as drops. Because I don't think any of these guys dropped anything for me. No, they didn't drop anything. Yeah. Well, my shield is still pretty good. Shield isn't too bad. Pretty much once I kill the flex, well, I can kill the Flexile Sentry, but once I take the boat, I'm not gonna be coming back to Majula for a while. And I think I want to kill the Pursuer at that point, because then by that point, I'll probably find a decent shield, or I'll have decent stats and decent armor, and a decent weapon. I also have to, after the Flexile Sentry, I'm probably gonna go to back to the forest, and go to that one place where all those armadillo-looking guys with the huge mace or hammer are, because they can drop some pretty good stuff, and I might have a chance of getting a bastard sword down there. I know there's one in a chest, but I forget. Probably in my next session I'll have to look that up. But I know there's an item at the bottom of this staircase. Let's see here. Yep. I don't even know what these things do. Well, that's not it. Okay, well that's decent. I don't know if I'll end up using one, because I'm probably gonna stock up on a bunch of poison moss off the rat guy that lets you join the Covenant. I'm pretty sure it's him that sells it. Oh, this is gonna take a while with this weapon. Yeah, I can't believe that swing missed. I need to make him get away from this wall. Come here. I think both of them are following me now. I heard another set of footsteps coming. Oh god, I did not mean to do that. That was a mistake right there. Guy chunked me. Good thing I have my restoration ring, because now that damage that I took isn't much. No problem. Oh god, I thought I was gonna get hit on that one. Surprisingly, the hitbox on their weapon is kind of bad. Compared to other enemies, they have a really, really weird hitbox. It's like, I don't even know where it is that I would be safe from that. I think Smelter Demon, his attack hitbox is really awkward, and it's kind of hard to dodge his moves without even getting hit or him hitting your player hitbox. Trying to see if I can get attack on him. It's weird, the attack sound effects are lagging. Some of the sound effects lag on my game. I don't know if it's because I'm playing on Xbox or my disc. Something's wrong with my disc or something, but I have never seen him do that before. Okay. 43, that's so sad. It's like 3 more hits on him now. Okay, I've seen him do that. That's 1 more. Yeah, no, I was not gonna attack on that. Okay, he was gonna do a 4th attack. Good thing I didn't get hit by that. This sword's not doing any justice on me. Let's see. 2, 3. On his 3rd attack, whether you're behind his left side or right side, he kind of moves in that direction. Oh god. I don't know how he got in front of me. Like that. 2. Usually 2 attacks. Such a narrow little area right here. Like, I'm gonna back off. I don't want him to, like, trap me in a corner and then he starts chunking away at my stamina. Because if I get hit twice by these guys, I think I'll die. I was considering doing this in Champions Covenant, but I started thinking about it, and I don't think I can do that. That armor's good, but it deteriorates too quickly, and, well, not being able to use a bonfire, that stuff is gonna go up pretty quick. Oh, cool, there's a halberd. I don't even know if I can use that. I don't use any of these weapons at all. I need more dexterity. Yeah, I've never used any like spears or any of that other crap on any of my playthroughs. But it might be good. I'll have to get used to using it because, I mean, if I run out of weapons, then yeah, I'll have to use one. Probably practice the moveset for a while. But I know it might, that's probably gonna be the main reason why I'll fail at this, because I'm gonna have to use weapons I've never used before. Especially great swords, or things that just have a huge delay until their next attack, or have a really long wind up, because that'll just leave me extremely vulnerable. I'll probably use those kind of weapons in the areas that are more familiar with enemy attack patterns, like these kind of enemies. But I wouldn't use them in like an area like No Man's Wharf, where the enemies move a lot faster and they attack a lot faster. I'm gonna try to kill these guys. I can really use the souls. I'm hoping I get a lot of weapon drops, like I said, at No Man's Wharf, because it's high enemy density. Plus, I'm gonna need a lot of weapons there anyways. So I'm definitely gonna break 1 or 2, depending on whether or not I use a weapon that I've already used before in a different area. But I mean, I don't even think I'm good at this game, to be honest. I just feel like I know what I'm doing, but I'm not that good at dodging. Like, I can't even parry. And I don't do PvP either. I mean, I've been invaded before and stuff like that, and been able to manage killing people, but I don't even know if they were good or not. But yeah, I usually forget if there's any other hidden stuff around here.